Hi, I'm Shawn. Welcome to my very special Disney World content for the month of June only. July, I will return back to party games content, so don't worry. But we just took a 2025 trip to Disney World. We saved up 5 years to take our kids on this trip. It was my daughter's first trip to Disney World and we had a blast. Today's video is all about the souvenirs, pixie dust, and gifts from Disney that we received. Pretty cool stuff. So if you like a haul, this video is for you. If you want to hear a general overview of our trip, go watch my previous video. I'll link it down below. It gives you the entire overview of our Disney World stay. I mean, we might as well start with the little guy sitting on my shoulder. This was my son's souvenir. This is what he picked to bring home from Disney, and he actually wore it when we visited Epcot and got quite a few remarks from guests walking around, as well as I think it was either Mickey or Pluto. I think it was Mickey who commented as well. But it's Hey Hey, Moana's Hey Hey. When we went to Hollywood and Magic Kingdom, we saw everybody wearing little guys on their shoulders. My son put it on top of his hat because he was wearing a backpack, so it was hard to get it to stay on his shoulder. But in a lot of the gift stores in our contemporary resort that we stayed in, this is where he got Hey Hey. Everybody was wearing these. So basically it's a very strong magnet on the bottom. And then you have a separate magnet that you can attach to your shirt, to your backpack strap, or to your hat to have your little character riding around on your shoulder. I thought it was super cute. This is my son's favorite Disney character, Hey Hey. My son is 17, if I forgot to tell you. My daughter is 7. Her favorite Disney princess is Moana, and she did not have a Moana doll, so she opted for the Moana doll as her souvenir. My husband is a huge fan of The Incredibles. If you didn't know, the contemporary resort is all decked out in the Incredibles theme. So he picked up a mug, an Incredibles mug, which honestly, this is the coolest coffee mug. Let me give you a close up. So it has the Incredibles characters, and it's in the style that the contemporary resort is themed in. Now, take a look at the handle here. I thought this was the coolest. It's the monorail. The monorail is on the handle. I love this. This is so cool. The inside is blue. For my souvenir, I collect Starbucks cups. I don't have too many of them, but when I see one I like, I pick it up. And so I had to have the Disney World Starbucks cup. It's a blue swirl. It's supposed to be a take on Mickey's Sorcerer. You remember that? Is it in Fantasia, I think it is, with the hat and the blue and the stars. So it says Disney World on the front with the sorcerer's hat. And it's a swirl pattern. And then it's got the Starbucks emblem on the opposite side. And it's got a matte blue straw. I've already used this. Already used it. Now, for one of our character restaurant dining experiences, when we were at Magic Kingdom, we went to Cinderella's castle and ate in Cinderella's castle, saw all the princesses. We had a fabulous time. And they did a special thing after our dessert where they gave everybody a wishing star. So it's a plastic wishing star. They asked everybody to hold it up into the air and make a wish on it. And so we all did that. And then they also gave us, all of us, wands that say Cinderella's Royal Table on them. Just a plastic wand. We have a great picture of all of us holding the wands up for the picture in front of the castle. Absolutely loved that. Thought it was a treat. Was very unexpected to be gifted those things. Now, when we were at Hollywood Studios, it was my husband's birthday. And the Contemporary Resort gave us all buttons to wear. I've got a bag of buttons here. Okay, this was my husband's. It says happy birthday, Richard. And then the rest of us had these, I'm celebrating, the kids had Dad's birthday. And mine said, I'm celebrating Richard's birthday. And because we were wearing those pins, some random lovely guest at the park decided to pixie dust my husband. We were in the Star Wars land at the time, and he must have loved this so much, it's already on his key ring. So he has it at work today, so I can't show you it in person. But he was pixie dusted this R2-D2 key ring holder, which was the perfect gift for him because he's a huge Star Wars fan. So the fact that he already has his keys on it means he loves it. Now, while we were there, the Contemporary Resort also gave us buttons because it was our first Disney World experience, especially for the kids. So they gave us all first visit pins to wear. And so we wore these at Disney World. All right, I have one more thing to show y'all in the bag. This was the park bag that we got at the Contemporary Resort. They wrapped everything so carefully. You might have already guessed this. We got a 2025 Disney World Christmas ornament for our tree to remember our trip. Isn't that pretty? I think it's so pretty. And I think, does it light up? Oh no. Mickey broke. Mickey's broken. Oh man. So now Mickey moves. I don't know how we did that. Oh, his legs are broken. Can you see in here? His legs are all out of his feet. Man. That's a bummer. I might have picked up a broken one and not even realized it. I don't think so though. I would have noticed because he's rattling around. Well, at least he won't fall out, but we'll get some super glue. We'll fix it with super glue. But it does light up. So, did you see that? I can't. It does light up right there. Man, this was $30, y'all. $30 and I have a broken Mickey. Man. And then Minnie, look how cute Minnie is up there. Oh, anyways, they wrapped it up so well too, so I don't understand. Okay, also at Cinderella's Castle, I forgot to show you, they gave us these 3 cards here. They're all the same. They actually gave us 4. Somebody has one of them. Of Cinderella, because it's her castle, and then it has all of the signatures on the back of the princesses we saw. Merida, Ariel, Aurora, and Jasmine. So, I thought that was cute. I'll probably frame one of these. And then I came home with some of the amenities that the Contemporary Resort had in the bathroom. You know I did. I came home with the Disney Resort Sea Salt Body Lotion. I would say this is a masculine scent. Shea butter and vitamin E. I thought this was a very nice lotion. And then I came home with a mouthwash that was very alcohol, but definitely refreshing. I used both of those. And then I came home with an unopened sea salt hand soap that says Disney Resort. So, all right. So if you were wondering if the Disney character meals were worth the very high price tag, I have some thoughts on this. So that will be the next video out. Stay tuned for that video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.